Hello everybody, welcome to the Ftog server. ToddytheBody here, and I'm just hanging with my pal Mr. Creeper. Yep. Alright, so I wanted to do a quick little project here. Did I see a dirt block? No, I didn't. Yep, I did. It's right there. Dirt block. I want to do a quick little project here while I have some time with you. I built a small little structure. This time it resembles the solar panel thing over there. This time there's no glass on the top, so I don't have to worry about hitting my head a whole bunch. So yeah, let's see. What do I want to do today? Today I want to set up some more mana production, but I want it to be the same as we have it over. Let me get 9 of these guys. 9. All right. I want it to be the same as the one that we have over in the other, like our food one. There we go. Here we are too. Put the flowers in the corners. I know I could do the little floaty ones, but I'll just go ahead and let them have some of that earth nutrients, and they'll be able to. Let's go ahead and use a tool. They'll be able to thrive that way. But I want to make it higher yielding. I want to do more by volume. The 4 plants over there is going great. And I was hoping just to set up 9 more here, so it'll go even better. And I want to use the force relay block and send a mana pulse through it, or try to anyways. Let's see, I thought I had 9. Yeah. Oh, I need 8. Ooh, that means I have 1 extra of everything. Okay. Well, maybe we'll set one up in the middle. How about that? Let's just go ahead and dig that up just in case. There we go. Got it. I don't know where the other ones went. Oh, that's 9. 5 and 4 is 9. Okay. So I'm hoping that we will be able to shoot the mana through these blocks and have it end up in the mana pool where it belongs, where it's supposed to be. So we'll start emptying our inventories just like that. I'm going to try to make this quick because I know it can take a bit to get this all set up and everything, and I still have to actually do my my program for Rftools. Yep, we're doing the Rftools thing, Rftools control, and it shouldn't take too long to do that because I'm just going to use the same one mostly that we had before, and need some kind of quick breaking block. Let's grab some dirt. There we go. Only needed 1, not that many. Great. Okay, I just need to augment it for 9 instead. I was hoping to be able to use the communication thing, this network identifier, but I don't think I'll be able to do it because the advanced network says that it only searches in a 33 by 33 area, so I don't think that we'll be able to reach that. Where did that dirt thing go? Oh, I never picked it up. Alright, so we will get that right there. So I'm just going to put these, set them all up. We're going to have the pairs drop down. You. Where'd you go? There you are. We're going to have the pairs drop down into the flower and feed them. I think we've worked out that 10 seconds is good enough. So that comes out to 200 ticks. There we go. Now what am I missing? One over here and then the guy in the middle. And I really hope that this force relay thing works, because if it doesn't work, then this whole thing will be useless. Yep, useless. But anyhow, I think I will just grab some of this and work it up. Just like that, and then 1 more here. And then the dropper right on top of that, just like that. And take that down. Alright, and then we are ready to move on to the next step. What is the next step? Let's go ahead and put down the nodes. And I think we're going to name our network. Come on. Let's do the corners first and the middle because they'll be the hardest. We'll probably just name our network food, That'll be easiest to remember. That works. And then this one here, there we go. And then these I can just target the walls, the pillars, just like that. Hey, I thought I got 9. This I got 8, but everything else I went and got 9. Okay, so let me just run over here and grab another one. All I have to do is hit node and grab. Got it. Okay, and then we'll go and set that. Oh, I know what it was. I was going to just use my processor. See, this guy here as the last one. Yep, just like that, because I'm smart, right? So now I have an extra node. Let's throw that in there, and then now we can start emptying out some more of our inventory. Some more of our inventory. Let's do. Okay, we have to actually drag those over. Network cards and all that, and this will put on top for power, just like that. And it should be getting power inside there. Yep, it's slowly filling up. Okay. And then I think we need to set up our network. So let's see, set. No, that's not it. It's net setup food. Okay, and that's because we did not do any of these. So food, and we'll just name these by numbers. So 1 and 8. Okay. All right, we're not ready for our program yet, right? Right? Nope, we need mana spreaders, and we don't need the mana spreader like right underneath it. This one's gonna be a little bit off. I guess that will just have to be okay, I guess. So I did not make any mana spreaders, but I guess I can go ahead and throw down the force relays. So let's see, we'll just, what would be a semi-decorative sort of formation? Something like this, oh. Okay, we're doing the left clicky thing again. There we go. And then these can be facing the middle, like that, that, middle, and this one is just gonna not be symmetrical. So I guess I will put that guy right here. All right. So let's see. Next, besides the mana spreaders, now we have to actually set up our program. I don't need that. I need a program machine. So let me get the mana spreaders in the program and maybe even set up the program, and then I'll show you what I got going. Hey everybody, I'm back. I've got the system going. I just wanted to show you something real quick. This is still my second Terror Shatter, and you can see how close it is to the SS rank. I'm so afraid of it despawning that I pick it up every time I log off. And yep, it is kinda the next day for me. So this is gonna start sucking that in, and we're gonna start using up our mana and everything like that. And that is so that I can show you what's going on right here. Look at that little font of mana going into our supply. So let's go and take a look at it. I was having a lot of trouble getting this to work, and by the time that I got it to work, or should I say we got it to work, it was pretty late, so I didn't record the end of the episode. That's right, I was having trouble, and Grok had logged on, so he came over and he helped me out with it, and together we figured out how to do this thing. So now it is functional, it is doing its thing. Every 10 seconds or so, food will drop. Well, only if that mana pool is empty, and pretty soon it will be empty as it starts to send mana over into that Terror Shatter mana pool. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've got going on here. So on each one of these, let's just go ahead and pick one up. I've got a lens, and the lens is a phantom warp. So you have to make the phantom, and then you have to make the warp lens. And then put them onto the mana spreader just like that. And I'm using the big dogs here, the elven ones, the Gaia Elven. I don't remember what they're called. When I look at it, it just says mana spreader, so I don't know. And then it's shooting down into the force relay. So let's grab out the book real quick and get out of this area so that I stop picking up the pairs. All right, so the Botania book here. Let's see, what do we got? If we look at force relay, and we'll just go ahead and do it this way to make it a little bit faster. Force relay. All it talks about in here is how to move the block. Like with pistons and everything, it doesn't say anything about the moving mana through them and warping it to a different place. Okay, so then we'll go to mana manipulation, and then we'll look at elven mana lenses. Okay, and then we go to warp. Here we are. Warp lens is an interesting one. A burst with its effect when colliding with a force relay will teleport to the end position of the force relay, maintaining its momentum. Furthermore, when it's used as a composite material to the bore lens, and then it goes into the bore lens and all that. But we're not using bore lens. We're using the warp or the phantom. All right, and that's how you make it. Let's see if we can read what the phantom does. Because what was frustrating me is that it doesn't tell you that you need the phantom lens to send just mana through. But I didn't look. I didn't read the phantom one. So, where is phantom? Maybe it's in regular lenses? Where's the regular lenses? There it is. I guess we'll check out this one here and see what it says. Alright, velocity, potency. Where is warp? Almost. There it is. There it is. There it is. Alright, phantom lens is an interesting one by utilizing the abstruse platform. And as properties, it is possible to make the lens that will allow mana burst to pass through blocks. In doing so, the time it can stay without losing mana is decreased. Okay, so that doesn't really tell you that that's what you need also. Anyways, so this is what Grok figured out for me. So thank you very much for helping me out. What we are going to do is we're gonna, after that mana burst here, we're gonna break this block, and then I'll have to reset it and everything. It looks like I'm still picking up pairs. I didn't even think I was be close enough. Okay, what you got to do is you got to put a mana pool underneath the force relay, because you're tricking the mana spreader to shoot into the mana pool. But what happens instead is that it hits the force relay. And I think what I want to do, since we're here and we've got everything picked up and everything, is I would like to move all these down one, just like this, and then down again, pick up that right there, and there. Okay, so then now what's going to happen is, because we don't have a mana pool down there, this thing's not going to shoot along with all the rest. Here, I'll show you. You'll see all the... Yeah, see, it doesn't shoot. But then once we put the mana pool down there, it does start shooting, which is good. And then we'll put that right there, so now it's nice and flush, and then we'll have to do the rest there because that looks better. But what you do to link them is that you need to right-click, just a right click, not like a shift right click or anything, or else you'll pick it up. And then the force relay, and then you go to where you want it to start firing from. Oh, and it keeps the same direction too. You notice that I have all of those pointing downwards. Okay, so when it comes out, I want to keep that in mind. Now, he said that it was working. There was a visual glitch when we were playing with it. There was a visual glitch that it wasn't... I need another piece of dirt or something. We'll just get dirt. Here we go. He said that he saw it when I was targeting this block right here, but just to make it a little bit fancier, we started targeting this block instead. So you target this, you right click it, and then that binds the force relay to this dirt block. Alright, so now we'll take this off, and we'll take that off, and pick those up. There we go. And then it shoots there. So it's like the block doesn't have to be there. It's weird. It's like it keeps in mind, or it keeps in memory where the block was, and it just shoots it from that point in space. And it's actually shooting downwards onto the mana distributor. And then it's giving all my little blocks here mana. So then if we go down here, okay, let's let those pick up the solid fuel real quick. And okay, there we go. Now, it looks like it's coming down here. And then you would think, well, no, it's this one shooting upwards. It just makes it look like it's coming down. But if we aim this to the side, you still see like a little bit of pink that kind of comes down a little bit, but that's just a visual thing. So you just got to trust it that when it's hitting this mana distributor, it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's filling up the what are they called? Mana pools there. So if we stand up here, we can see all kinds of mana being pushed over almost constantly. Look at it go. And then there's like a few breaks, but then like every 10 seconds you like start getting that. See, look at that. It's like almost all of the time we've got some mana being shot over. So it's a pretty good mana system if I do say so myself. And I'm not saying like it's pretty good just because like of the setup or anything, but I really like this teleporting of the mana. So that means you can have your mana production somewhere else. Like it's so many times you see, and even like with mine, because I thought it had to be like all localized or centralized, however you want to say it, centralized, localized, I don't know. All in the same place, because you know these things can't shoot across worlds. But with this new discovery, at least new discovery to me, I'm pretty sure that it's been around for a while, you can teleport mana and get it from somewhere else. So you can have it anywhere, just as long as it's loaded and in the same dimension. It seems to be the limit also. But as far as distance in the same dimension, there is no distance. You can see it works all the way over here. So we'll go over here. Let's pick this up. What I want to do is show you. Maybe we can find it. No, we're not going to be able to see anything. What I wanted to do is like show you how fast that it's actually filling up the pools. But because of this, it's not going to be like very accurate to like show you what's going on, because all you can see here is that it's taking mana from this pool right here. But you can kind of see these are full. They're staying full. These are emptying out. Well, no, now they're starting to come back just a tad. And not really at all, because it's all being sent over here to this guy. But anyways, I think what we can do is we will drop this back in here and start collecting mana again. And then we will head over and I'll show you the program for Rftools control. And then that way you can see how I'm doing it. It's not really that complicated either. It's actually really easy. In fact, I think we need to start over here, because I've got the programs in two places. I thought I was going to be able to use, do I still have it? Yeah, the network identifier, and have the networks talking to each other and everything. But because of that 33 by 33 and all that range, we can't do that. And I think I had said that in the last cut, but like I said, it's been a day for me. So let's take a look at what we've got. So this is the program I've got for this last program card right here, and I just named it wireless. Alright, so what happens is that every 10 seconds, it will check the redstone level of this comparator, just like these, like pretty much the same, just like these do. It'll check it and shoot it downwards there. Alright, check it and shoot it downwards, and then it'll check to see if it's greater than 14, so if it's less than full pretty much, then it will keep going. If it is full, it'll turn off the redstone. On alter D, so let's see, alter node and down, D is for down. So if we go over here, this one is the alter node, and it's pointing downwards. And you see I have a redstone transmitter from Rftools control. Whoops, you take that. I don't want that, you take it. So that is sending redstone signal wirelessly to a redstone receiver. So this is a transmitter, and it's going to be sending it to a receiver. Alright, so it's turning it off. It's turning the signal off if it's full. Alright, so then if it's not full, it'll turn the signal on, and it turns it on to level 15, which is pretty much full power, and then it'll wait 4 ticks and turn it off, because the other program works on a pulse. So it's pretty much, it's on for 4 ticks, off, so pulse like. Alright, now we're ready to go and check out the program at the Botania mana making platform. I haven't thought of a cool name for it yet. Oop, let's do this correctly, just like this. So in the new pack that's coming up, I've said that I'm not going to like just beef myself out on all of the speed buffs. Like you can see here, I'm like super fast and it looks like a little jerky. Yep, I don't like that. But when I start taking speed buffs off, like say this ring, even this is fast, but I feel slow. You know, you just get used to it. So I'm gonna throw that back on there. And then where is my... Alright, so we've got this guy here. I've only got the one slot allocated, and I'm using... I don't need this, but it's in there because I thought I was going to need it. So really the only things you need the storage control module and then some CPU cores. Alright, and the program is right here. I'm going to get on the back side of it so I don't pick up any pairs. Here it is. This is pretty easy. I know it's like a long chain, but these all pretty much do the same thing. Alright, so when a redstone signal turns on, and the redstone signal it's getting is over here. Here's the receiver. So when that thing over there sends a pulse, it turns this on and it sends it down to this node and is picked up. So when it sees that the redstone signal turns on, it starts the program. So what it does is it pulls from the inventory, it picks up pairs, and it gets 9 of them and puts it in the slot 0. The reason we have 9 is because we have 9 different spots here, and then it puts it into slot 0. Alright. And then what happens after that is it will start taking the pairs one at a time and putting them in from slot 0 and putting them into the inventory. So this one's the processor, this one is node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, and so on and so forth, all the way up to node 8. And it's pushing it downwards into the droppers, which then get fed into the flower, which then the flower will power the mana spreader with its mana, and the mana spreader will shoot down, trying to hit the mana pool, but it will hit the force block instead, and sending mana into the Botania base over there. And that is that. That is how it works. It is super simple, but because of the lack of instruction, it was hard to figure out. So this is going to be a little bit of a short episode. One question that I have for you guys: I used to paste. I used to. Can I get rid of these wings? I am done with the wings. Can I just put them in here? No, it doesn't work like that. Let's see here. Can I? Is that the wings? One wing, icy wings. I want no wing. Where's no wing? Snow, Lord of the Pit. And it doesn't tell you how to get no wings. I don't want any wings. If you get, okay, another question. If you guys know how to get rid of the wings, please let me know, because I would love to get rid of these wings here. I don't really like them on my character. So besides that, I used to, for the Rftools control programs, I used to put them down in the description, like a paste bin, and then you would go there and you would just like copy and paste into your own Rftools control programmer so that you can see it and use the programs and everything. I haven't been doing it because I didn't think that anybody was actually using them. And since I have stopped, nobody has said anything. So if there is like one person out there that would like to see that kind of stuff, then I'll do it again. But if there's if there's nobody that wants to see it, then I'll just continue to not do it at all. But I was just wondering that the other day. So yeah, short episode. Thank you, Grok, for helping me out and showing me how to do this. And just keep on watching. Not this episode, because we're about to end. But what I mean to say is that we are starting that Qantas mod pack really soon. I can't wait. Cannot wait to do it. I'm sure that all the other guys and girls are trying to create some hype for it. We're all hyped. We're all like stoked to start. We haven't actually started yet. In the last video, I said it was in the 1.11 point something version of Minecraft. It's not. We're still in 1.10. I was mistaken. Actually, I'm ToddytheBody. Mistaken is mistaken. So I was wrong. How about that? So I'm going to leave you guys here, and I will talk to you next time. Bye. We can't leave yet. I said that we were going to go take a look at the mana pools and everything like that. Whoop. Hey, sheep. But we didn't like talk long enough to empty out my mana, so I guess we're not gonna be able to see that much. Let's see here. Yep, we're not gonna be able to see that much, sorry. But let me just go ahead and tell you, and I'll pick this up, and the progress that we made in that short of time, you can't really notice that much. It went up a little bit, not by much. But you'll just have to take my word for it that with every burst of the mana setup over there, and plus the 4 flowers that I have underneath, if you look down at the bottom where you see that blue flashing line, you know that means the mana that I have going on, and the mana is coming from this mirror, which I have attached to this pool right here. But when it's empty, and I take the Terra Shatter out, so it's not sucking up all the mana, it fills up like 2 of those experience. I'm like showing you with my fingers right now, if you can see it. Like the experience bar that's behind it, how it's sectioned off, it fills up 2 of those every burst, just to kind of give you an idea of the mana production here. So not that bad. I was kind of thinking that it would cover it so that it would be the same amount as the Terra Shatter sucks it out, but not quite. It's a little slow. Like the mana lasts a lot longer now, but yep. Anyway, so for realsies this time, I'll see you later.